What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and as promised yesterday, we do have a short developer Q&A of things that we got 8 things that they're looking to optimize and or change coming up very soon. Number 2 is we need to go over the rest of the changes that happened yesterday, because we had a video going over the brand new Lucky Store, which was an amazing revamp, but we have even more stuff to cover. So let's first jump into the developer Q&A, and then we'll end up with the in-game changes that we've seen so far. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let's jump right into it. So first up on the list from the developer Q&A, one of the things that they're going to be trying to work on is an optimization. There's little things that just are a little annoying in game, I'll say, and they're working on some of those. Number 1 being the material chest that you get from Sealand. So these right here, the sweeping the treasure boxes. They are going to optimize them and have a more simple opening approach, because as you see right here, there's no max button. Just about everything else you see here, like if we were to pick something off of this guy here, well, I guess that's a bad example, never mind. I guess some of the other stuff out there, is this one of them that lets you do it? No, this one, again, you have to do it. So I'm hoping they're going to do the same thing with the VIP chest, but it seems like they're going to add like an arrow button, so to speak, maybe more along the lines of shards. No shards, they just maybe it does this where it just automatically maxes it out for you. That would be convenient, because as it is right now, having to do this right here and then just type, like, if you didn't know, if you just type a giant number and click off, it'll give you your max number. This works in like campaign events and stuff like that too. So they're number 1 going to be optimizing that one right there. Now, number 2 is in your guild, we have, of course, these ace skins. These ace skins are now going to be counted for more points when it comes to the skin gallery. Now, for the most part, most people are not gonna really care about this. Is this the skin? Nope, that's the I swear I don't remember what any of these are here. So it does seem like, as it stands right now, that's not what I wanted to look at. Legendary skins are 6 points. Festival skins are 12 points. My guess is ace skins might be in the ballpark of 18. So it's 6, 12, 18, just multiplicatives of 6. Would make sense, but majority people, I haven't even bought one yet because I just don't like any of them. Some of the stats are good, others not so great. Like, I love the look of the Rogan, but the Rogan stats just aren't that great compared to the regular one. So there's stuff like that. Number 3, there we go. Number 3 is, it looks like they're going to be optimizing the hero list to provide a better function use. So right now we have the 2 modes that are relatively newer, and you can sort them by imprint, which is kind of convenient. You can sort them by level, by star. I mean, personally, this is one of the best. And of course, you can filter up here as well. But it sounds like they're going to optimize the look of this as well. Either that, or maybe they're optimizing this portion. I don't know what this one's called down here, but maybe this is the hero list. This could also be the hero list. I don't know which one's which, so we'll have to see on that there. The newly optimized hero list will also be available in other scenes. So maybe in combat, like when you're setting your lineup up, we'll have to see what that exactly means. Another thing that they are going to be changing, which I kind of like, has to do with your Void Arc. So in Void Arc currently, when you move on to the next sector, you beat a sector, you then can upgrade with a certain number of points of your crystal ingots to upgrade to the next one. Currently, if you just click on it and you already have it purchased and unlocked, you're just going to jump right in. And I actually did that on accident this time. I jumped into Aurora 2 times in a row instead of advancing to Chaos, which is why my rank is a little scuffed. You can't really see it. I'm 286 right now instead of in the top 100. And that's because I scuffed it up, and I was doing it in bed. I was just hitting my buttons, and I hit Aurora again and not Chaos, and then it put me behind. So what they're going to be doing is a reconfirmation button when changing to a different sector in the navigation compass. Because I purchased the Chaos, but then I clicked the wrong one. And when you click, you just immediately jump into it. You can't back out. You can't change. So that is a very nice quality of life feature. Next up is the early levels of Void Ark are going to have an increased number of collector works, or basically you'll get more collectors, which is really good because right now, if you don't log in the second the dailies reset, you're missing out on collectors, because even if you have 2 of them sitting there stockpiled, you're not collecting the third one, it's just stopped. And then the second you use a collector, you start actually running the next 10-hour timer for the next one to come out. So if you don't log in immediately in the early game, or the early time, the early part of the next new Void Ark, you are going to be behind. So it sounds like they're going to give more collectors so you're not running into those types of problems. My guess is they'll raise the cap maybe to 3 instead of 2. That way you can go and just do this once a day and you're really not missing out. Right now, to optimally do it, you need to log in like at least twice a day and a lot of attention to detail. So that is interesting. Next up, we're going back to our Celestial Island and we're going to the skin bonds. So, interesting. Points when establishing a skin bond will be updated. I wonder if they're going to increase it, because right now 6 points doesn't feel like worth keeping some of these skins that might not be as worthwhile here. Like, why would I get a DA? Why would I invest so many skins into a DA to unlock the bond? Yes, you only need a basic skin on your hero to get all these stat bonuses here, but the bond just feels a little useless. And then on top of that, skin bond revision and update is in the progress. Okay. All right, I like that. Maybe what I would really love to see is if you get it unlocked at Legendary, you don't have to keep it. It would be nice if you could do it and then swap and then swap, and then you can just have that bond even though you don't currently have them. You had them at one point. I think that would be a really, really good change. So that pretty much wraps up the dev Q&A. There are a couple changes that are in the game now when you log in. So I'm going to jump on over to another server here real quick. When you do now, you have a nice new exclusive master basically telling you all the things you need to get done today. Mainly being the check-in. The check-in is going to be that, but it is a nice feature knowing, oh, I have to participate and set up my team in Ace Championship. The Guild War is going on. I have to do that. IDA is running. Tower of Dream is running, even though they have that red dot over there now. It's kind of just a nice spot to know what you need to get done every single day. So that feature is nice. Another feature that has hit is, of course, they revamped the Elite 5-star hero shards. So they've removed some heroes. They've upped the percentage of some other heroes like Penny and Garuda are a much higher chance. So that's pretty smooth as well. Getting rid of some of the older heroes means you have a better chance of getting the heroes you actually want. The one thing I noticed is some of the heroes that were removed were not added to here. So some of them are just not obtainable in shard form now, which I think was an oversight. But again, nobody really builds those heroes anyway. But I think they should go to the normal shards. I already sent feedback to the developers. And the last thing to talk about is, of course, the Grey Dwarf's Blessing. Now there is a 1-month timer, and you can always upgrade the gear any time of the month. And same thing with Ormus Workshop. Now that Ormus Workshop is permanent, Glorious Boost is not a rotating event. It is just permanently in the Glorious Temple. I mean, that's pretty good because you can purchase one of everything every month. You don't have to worry about, well, I don't have enough right now, but I will later in the month. It doesn't matter because Ruby Scepter's right now, and I can't do it until next month. So you can actually get double the artifacts per month now, because typically it's a 2-week on, 2-week off in the old style, which means you'd only be able to purchase one of half of these. Or rather, you could buy half of these every month. Now you can buy every single one of them every month instead of having them come up every other month. So there's more pay-to-win artifacts at your disposal. But yeah, overall, good changes coming. I mean, like I tell you, this is like the one game I actually play that has constant updates. We might not like all of them. You know, like we've talked about previously, there's some changes that I absolutely hate. Like Star Arena. There's other things I absolutely love, like the brand new Lucky Shop. But hey, you take the good with the bad. Hopefully you build a better game and we enjoy it. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. See you guys next time.